What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a great day today and you're ready to watch some franchise roulette. This is actually supposed to be episode 3, but it's episode 2. I recorded episode 2 while Elgato decided, no, you shall not save it, and it deleted the whole thing. I hate it. We were in the Minnesota Wild and we made it extremely far in the playoffs, all the way to the Cup final, and we lost in Game 7. Oh my goodness, it sucked, but you know what? I decided to keep Minnesota on the wheel. Just because I'm not going to take them off because of that, and I'm not going to force myself to Minnesota. I'm just going to spin the wheel again and go from there. So, before I spin the wheel, here are some additions we're going to make for the wheel during the season. There they are on the screen right there. And thanks for your comments, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope I land on one of you guys' suggestions this episode. Anyways, let's get them off the screen and let's spin this wheel and see what team we're going to be. Oh man, I can only imagine. Let's see here. We're going to be the Chicago Blackhawks. Oh my god. We are winning the cup in year 1, boys. Let's go, Chicago. Oh boy. Alright, let's get into the franchise mode screen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are as the Chicago Blackhawks. And before we spin the wheel to see what the first thing of the season is that we have to do, as you can see, this team is pretty decent up the middle. Like, the center depth is almost amazing. The only one I'm not too sure about is John Hayden. I'm sorry, Joe Hayden's a football player. But everybody else seems to be pretty solid for their overall. Nick Schmaltz is actually a pretty solid third line forward, or center, that's the word I was looking for. Brendan Saad, Jonathan Toews, and Patrick Kane, of course, topping it off. I may play Patrick Kane on the second line just to spread the scoring out a little bit. But we'll start with him on the first, see how it goes. Patrick Sharp down there on the third line as well. I may reunite Patrick Sharp with some of his old teammates. That'd be pretty interesting. Defensively, we are good. Duncan Keith and Brett Seabrook, Connor Murphy, Michael Roosevelt, Michael Kempe, and Gustav Forsling. Not a bad defense at all. And in the crease, of course, we have Mr. Corey Crawford and Gene Francis Berube. Okay, so trading for a backup goalie really wouldn't be bad early in the game. I actually wanted to keep the Brincat up. Oh, there he is. Okay, so he's actually lower overall than I thought he was. Never mind, he'll stay down. Let's say I actually wanted to bring him up, but we'll keep him down. Okay, now, we're going to pan over to the wheel, and you might notice something different. You might notice that you see trades. All of these are trades or free agent signings. And that's because I decided, let's do this, because we're getting a lot of trades in months 1, 3, and it's either 4 or 5. Months 1, 3, 4, or 5. It'll be either 4 or 5 depending on the episode. We will spin the trade wheel, and then during the rest of the season, months 2, and then whatever else whatever other months there are, we will spin the challenge wheel. But we are going to spin the trade wheel. Now, you see a lot of trade 4s on there, I know. There's also a lot of trade aways on there too. So let's go ahead. It doesn't show all of them. There's like 70 different things here. It's just showing a majority of them. Let's spin this wheel and see what we get. Let's see what we can get. We're going to give it a good click here. And hopefully we get something good to start with. And we get trade for a top 4 defenseman. Yes. I just said our defensive core was nice. Let's go make it nicer, boys. Alright, guys. We did find a defenseman we were going to trade for. I looked through the whole NHL, and our salary cap is going to be an issue this season. Now, we did find one guy, Brett Pesce. He is not Jacob Slavin. I was going to try to trade for Jacob Slavin, but they've already signed him to an extension, and we'd be over the salary cap for next season, so it would not let me make that trade. Now, we can make this trade for Brett Pesce. Now, he's still on an entry-level deal. I would give them Alex DeBrincat. I don't think this is going to go through straight up. Oh, it does. Okay, I'll take that. So we have Brett Pesce, who will grow throughout the season and hopefully give us a good chance at winning the cup this year. Alright, guys, as always, we are going to slow sim this very first game of the season just to get a feeling of how the season is going to go. It is against the Pittsburgh Penguins. They are 1-0, so let's make it 1-1. Let's do this, guys. First periods. Really? Ryan Reeves and Wilson? Okay, that's not the first period I want. Second periods. And oh my god, they're lighting us up. Patrick Sharp and Jonathan Toews notch a goal. And yeah, okay, they beat us 6-2. Oh my goodness, this is not going to be a good year if it goes like that. But you know, it's the Pittsburgh Penguins, Stanley Cup champions. Let's go ahead and skip all the way to the next month and see what the wheel wants us to do for month number 2. Oh no, guys, I forgot to turn injuries off. Richard Panik is injured. So let me turn injuries off. I forgot about that. Oh my goodness, we're going to hit best lines. Oh no, what is going on here? We're going to hit best lines. Puts Patrick Sharp up there. That's actually not too bad. Stop simulation, and before someone else gets injured, we're going to stop the injuries right now. Alright guys, the first month is complete, and you know what that means. We have to return to the wheel. I already got the challenges up for our second spin. Let's go ahead and pan over to the wheel. Here it is, the special wheel franchise mode. I need a name for the wheel, guys. Comment a name for the wheel in the comments. We need a name for it. We just need a name. Give me 2 names for the wheel. One for the trade wheel and one for the challenge wheel. Give me a name for it, guys, and you'll be credited for your name. Let's go. Let's spin this wheel, this challenge wheel, and see what we get. Come on, what is the stipulation? What is it going to be? Please don't be something bad. Sign worst free agent and play him on the first line for 5 games. Oh, okay, it's one of these. Back to franchise mode. Hopefully he doesn't want a lot of money because we are broke. Alright guys, there he is next to Kane and Toews. Maximum Tauber. So this is going to be bad. It's going to be terrible. So hopefully he's a hitting goal scorer and scores 50 points in these next 5 games. 10 points a game. I'm calling him out for it. He's going to do it. Watch him score at least a goal. He's probably not, but that'd be sick. He's going to get a point. I guarantee you that next to Kane and Toews. Yeah, he's going to get a point. So we're going to slow sim these next 5. Well, not all 5 of them. We're slow sim a few of them. We're slow sim this game against Montreal. When we beat Minnesota, we lose 2-0. Oh my goodness, didn't even score a goal. He's starting to weigh Kane and Toews down. Goodness, first periods. And Patrick Kane, second periods. Oh, Alex Galchenyuk and Jonathan Drouin. Third periods. There we go, boys. Patrick Kane completes the hattie. Nicholas Schmaltz gets 1. Andrew Shaw actually almost kept them alive in that game. Of course, the former Blackhawk, Andrew Shaw, almost kept them alive in that game. How about that one? So we will slow sim. Oh, the cup rematch from a while back ago. So we'll slow sim this game, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully we can win this, and then we're regular time sim the rest of them and best lines, because to get this guy the hell out of here. Here we go. First periods. Connor Murphy, Patrick Kane. Second periods. Brendan Saw, Jonathan Toews. Third periods. And oh my God, they almost tied the game up in the 4th period. Corey Crawford, what the hell are you doing? Patrick Kane and Brendan Saw do notch extra ones to keep us alive in this game. They actually did tie the game up. That was scary. Philadelphia is hidden offensive threat right there. That was terrifying. Carolina up next. Let's get that win. There's a 2-1 overtime win. 3-1 win against New Jersey. And that was 5 games, ladies and gentlemen. We are converting back to our regular lineup. Let's get this month out of the way, and then we have to spin the trade wheel again. Oh, the trade wheel. Hopefully, it could be bad. I'm not even going to say anything. I don't want to jinx myself, but it could be bad. You guys know how bad it could be if you watched the Tampa Bay one. Oh my goodness. There we go. Get the hell out of here. Did he have any points? If he did, that'd be crazy. How many points did you have, bud? He had an assist. He was a +4. Haha. Get the hell off the team. Alright guys, here we are. That month was completed. Let's go ahead and go spin the wheel to see what the trade wheel has for us in trades. Hopefully it's something good. There's a lot of good ones in there. So let's spin this wheel. We're going to spin it 3 times. Just because we're going to. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. Trade for Phil the Thrill Kessel. Oh my goodness. The Cheeseburger Walrus could come to Chicago. That's going to have to be a blockbuster trade though. That's going to have a lot of salary cap. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. We might have to spin again. Let's go try. And then hopefully we don't have to spin again. Alright boys. Here we are back in franchise mode. Remember the stipulation that if you can't do what the wheel says, you have to spin again. Man, we don't have any salary cap for Phil the Thrill. I know he's on a humongous contract. So even though the Maple Leafs are retaining most of it, I think he's still on like a $5 million deal. So let's go to Pittsburgh. They're probably not even going to want to trade him. We're going to have to give them someone good. So where is he at? Phil Kessel, $6 million. Yeah, this is going to be extremely hard. We got 3 chances at this, remember. If it's that close, we got 3 chances. Oh, Brendan Saad. We can give them Brendan Saad. That'd work, right? We give them Sod for Kessel. That's matching cap hits almost. We'd have to give them definitely a first round pick though. Like they would want a first for that one. Would that go through? Rejected. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to give them a little bit more. What about if we give them a defenseman like Billy Polka? Like we'll give you yeah, we'll give you Billy Polka. We'll try this unsigned guy first. Would that go through? Rejected. No. See, Kessel being such a huge part of their core, they don't want to give him up too easy. But with Billy Polka added, rejected. Oh my goodness. What do we have to give up for this guy? We're obviously not giving up anybody in our core for Kessel besides Spring and Sod. I mean, there's nobody with more trade value that I would give up for Phil the Thrill. I'm not going to give them Patrick Kane or Jonathan Haynes here. This is harder. Billy Polka has got the best trade value I can think of that we'd be okay doing. Well, let's try 2 prospects. Let's try both these prospects. Would that go through? Rejected. Okay. And a second rounder. How about that? 2 prospects and a second. For next year. Well, you want the third. Maybe that will help persuade them a little bit. Rejected. Oh. A second from next year? And those 2 guys? Rejected. What about 2 first? What if we tried 2 first? I know I said we have 3 shots, but the cap hits match, so we're going to be able to do it. So we have more than 3 shots. There we go. Rejected. Okay. If we can't get them, remember, we have to spin the wheel again, though. That's the only thing that sucks. About a second. 2 first and a second. Rejected. How about 2 first and Billy Polka? Billy Polka, I'm sorry. I said Polka. It's Polka. Any goalies? Nope. Come on. Take the damn guy. Where's Billy Polka? Oh, Skater's matching block. I mean... No. We're going to keep our core together. Billy Polka is Philip Thrill coming to Chicago. Rejected. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Pittsburgh. Come on. You won 2 cups back to back already. Just give us the 2-time Stanley Cup champion. Rejected. Alright, this is going to be our last try right here. If this does not go through when I first accept, we have to spin the wheel again. Alright, here we go. 2 first, a second, Billy Polka, and Brendan Sod for Phil Kessel. Are we going to have to spin the wheel again? Yep. Okay. Back to the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so that trade was a complete failure. They do not want to give up Phil the Thrill Kessel, which means we have to spin the wheel again. 1 good spin. What are we going to get? Please don't be something bad. Trade for the best player on the Vegas Golden Knights. Okay. I think I know who's coming to Chicago. I'm not quite sure how, but I think I know who's coming to Chicago. Let's go get them, boys. Alright, guys. Here we are, the Vegas Golden Knights. And I'm pretty sure James Neal is going to be their highest overall skater. He's probably scoring lots of goals for Vegas right now. 2 goals, 7 assists. God, him next to Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews. Oh, that'd be gross. Too bad. I know that's not the best player on Vegas. Best player on Vegas is their goaltender, Marc-Andre Fleury, the Flower himself. Marc-Andre Fleury. We are going to have to acquire Marc-Andre Fleury. So, in my opinion, that means we trade away Corey Crawford for Marc-Andre Fleury. Even though Corey Crawford is a solid goaltender, he's a higher overall, he's won more games. We have to get Marc-Andre Fleury. We can get something else in exchange, though. So, I mean, it could be a one-on-one deal, so we're definitely going to have to add something else for us. It has to be even amount of players. So I want to take a player that could play for us in the NHL this year. That's right. Now, they are going to have to retain cap for sure, but maybe they'd be okay with that, us being a playoff contender. We're looking for someone on 1 year, and that's this guy right here, Brayden McNabb, top 6 defender. We're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. That might actually go through just like this, except we are going to ask them to retain 50% of Brayden McNabb's contract just to make sure we're under the salary cap. Would this trade go through? Hey, that was easy. That was darn easy. I will take that trade Alright, boys. Here we are at the beginning of January. This is the last time we have to spin the trade wheel. So let's just get it done. Here we are with the trade wheel. And as you see, still see trade best player on Vegas Golden Knights on there. Let's spin the trade wheel. We're going to give it a good spin. Last time we're going to see this wheel the rest of this episode. What is it going to be? It is going to be... Hey! Trade for Eddie Rask. that is one of the comments that are actually added to the wheel this episode. Congratulations. I'm not quite sure how to say your name. Is it Elora? Something like that. I don't know. That's probably wrong, but you know what? Congratulations for having your comment added to the wheel. I appreciate you, and your comment will still be on the wheel. So we have to trade for any player named Rask. That's actually a pretty good one. I actually really like that one. Thank you for coming up and commenting on the wheel. Your comment will be used this episode. Let's go, boys. Alright, guys. The wheel is set to trade for Ernie Rask. And Victor Rask has a lot of lower overall than Tuukka Rask. So we are going to try to trade for Victor Rask. Okay. So far this episode's going pretty good. He's a 16 goal scorer, 14 assists, 4.5 million. $4 million for 5 seasons. What happened there? What kind of brain fart was that? God, don't put me through that again, please. Please. Okay, now, for him, we can trade somebody decent because he does have some good potential. He is a center, he's a goal scorer, so he's going to help us out quite a bit. So, it's not worth, I don't want to trade away Smoltz, because Smoltz is doing good. Actually, he's not doing that good. So actually, we could upgrade him, or Nisimov. Upgrade Anisimov. I mean, 6 goals, 12 assists. Yeah, let's do that. Let's upgrade Anisimov. There you go. Take Anisimov. And we're going to throw in a draft pick. Because this is our last trade of the year. Unless the wheel says otherwise. Which it should. So how about Anisimov and a second rounder for Victor Rask? Would this trade go through? Hey, accept it. All day, every day, I'll take that. Alright guys, this is what the lines are looking like now. And they look better now. Like, this looks so much better. Ah, yes, we're winning the cup now. Let's go. Alright guys, here we are, and it is time once again to spin the wheel. And here we go. The challenge wheel is back. I hate this wheel because this gets bad, it gets good, and we don't know what it's going to be like. Here we go. Let's spin this wheel. Spin it really good. Come on, give us something good. Don't be bad because there's a lot of bad ones on here. And no! D's and C's swap for 5 games. That means the defenders and the centers have to swap places for 5 games. Oh my goodness. Let's make it happen. Alright guys, this is going to be a pain in the ass to do. But I am going to go ahead and swap all the defenders with centers. And it'll be done in just a second. Alright guys, here we go. Duncan Keith, Brett Seabrook, Brad Pesce, and Connor Murphy all on the team down the middle. Oh my goodness, this is bad. And on defense, Toews and Rask with Smoltz. The only thing that's really going to change is the face-off and the ice time. So hopefully our team will still perform well. We got 5 games with our team like this, so let's go ahead and get those 5 games over with. Alright boys, first game against the Vancouver Canucks. Let's see what we have to do here. Hopefully it's not too bad. Haha, not too bad, right? First periods. Second periods, third periods, and we get shut out by the Canucks. Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on, defensemen. By defensemen, I mean forwards. Come on, forwards. You can do better. So that was 1 game. We still got 4 more. Let's just get them over with. Hopefully there are 4 easy dubs. There's a win against Calgary. We have Calgary again. We lose in the shootout. Dallas up next. We lose in the shootout. Minnesota, we beat them 5-1. So we won our Central Division game. That's good, right? So let's go ahead and put our lines the way they were and get to the next wheel spin. Alright ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The trade deadline day right now. So let's spin this wheel. We can't make any more trades. There's no trades on here. Although it could say to take any trades we do get. So here we go. Let's spin this wheel really good. Hopefully it's nice to us and not bad. Switch first line and fourth line for 8 games? What? Oh my god, that's gonna suck. 8 games. Oh no, that is a lot of games. Okay, let's do what the wheel says. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you saw what the wheel said, and it said swap the first line and the fourth line for 8 games. 8. Not 4, not 5, 8. At least we made the playoffs for sure, but still, like, it could be worse. We could be in the playoffs right now, so I really can't complain. It's not terrible. So we just gotta swap the first line and the fourth line for 8 games. I think that's the rest of the season. I mean, it could be the rest of the season. Ah, that's okay. We're resting our top scorers. They get some time off. They're allowed to sit there and get on their phone on the bench and chill. Okay, you guys can chill. Take a chill pill, guys. That's what this is. It's a chill pill. Relax. All right, 8 games. So that's 2. That would be 6, 7, and 8. Here we go, boys. 8 games. Let's hope we get some dubs here. That's 1 win. That's a 1 loss. That's 2 wins, 1 loss. That's 3 wins, 4 wins, 5 wins, 6 wins. Let's go, boys. 7. So 7 wins and 1 loss in 8 games. It's not bad, right? Let's go ahead and put the lines back the way they were. Alright, guys, I simmed the last week of the season because it was the first week of April, and there's no point in spinning the wheel for 3 games. So we're going to go ahead and skip to the playoffs as we did the last time. We have the LA Kings in the first round. Oh boy, let's see what we have to do for the Kings. Let's go to the wheel and see what the Kings are going to do to us. Let's see here. Hopefully it's something good. Please don't be mean to us. Come on, wheel. Please be nice. Please be nice. Hey, accept all trades, but we have to spin again because we can't do that anymore. Oh my god, what is it going to be? It is going to be wingers and defensemen swap for 5 games. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's do it. Alright guys, we said wingers and defensemen swap, so we're going to swap all the right wingers. And that way we can keep Patrick. Actually, we're going to swap the left wingers. That way we can keep Patrick Kane on the first line of draft names. I was going to say so we can keep Patrick Kane on the ice longer, but I want him next to Toews. You got to have him next to Toews, right? So this is for 5 games, so it should not be that bad. So we're going to swap them with all the left defensemen. We should still have a pretty solid team, to tell you the truth. Alright guys, I swapped all the left wingers with all the defensemen. So all the left wingers are now playing defense, and all the defensemen are now playing left wing. So it's not terrible. So let's go ahead and do that. We only have to swap one wing side, and hopefully we can still win this playoff matchup because 5 games could be a whole series. I don't think that's going to make that big of a difference right away, but we're going to notice it as like later in the games go on. So here we go. We are going to slow some of these playoff games. Here we go against the LA Kings. First periods, scoreless. Second period, scoreless. And then third period, we light them up. Let's go, boys. Hulsa, Pesci, Hayden, and Hulsa again. We run them out of the building 4-1. Let's do that again. Let's win this series 4-1. I would love to win it 4-0. So let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. Game 2 in Chicago. Let's hope for a strong first period here. First period. Okay, they get 1 second periods. Brad Pesci, but Max Camilleri gets 1 for them. Excuse me. Third periods, and they take game 2 3-1. Alright, so that's fine. Let's skip past this next game and get into the game afterwards. We lose again. Come on, boys. We have this next game could be a huge game here. We lose. So we're on the verge of elimination, so we have to win out. Cue the epic music. Here we go. We have to win the rest of these games in order to stay alive in the playoffs. This is the last game we have to play wingers on defense and defensemen on wingers. So hopefully we can win this game for Spirits. Come on, Andrew Lag. Come on, epic music. Keep going. Epic music. Do it for us. Second periods. Here we go. Marion Hossa, come on. We're gonna go times A simulation here. This could be the end of this episode right here. No, Dustin Brown. Come on. We gotta get past the first round. Tampa Bay ended in the first round too. We got to. Come on. 9 minutes left. Joe Hayden. Or John Hayden keeps us alive. Whatever your name is. I don't care. But we're tied 2-2 here. Come on. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes. 1 minute, 29 seconds. Overtime. Oh my goodness. OT. Come on, Patrick Kane. Patty Kane. Patty Kane. The whole crowd is chanting Patty Kane. They want Patrick Kane to skate it and score a goal. 5-on-4 power play. And that is going to end the playoffs for us. Oh my god. Max Camilleri or Mike Camilleri, whatever the hell his name is, beats us 3-2. And again, a playoff contending team loses in the first round. Oh my goodness. Another disappointing episode. Oh my god. Let's look at the points. Alright guys, the Nashville Predators did win the Stanley Cup. Penguins won the President's Trophy, and it looks like it was Tampa Bay versus the Nashville Predators in the Stanley Cup Final. Wow, okay. So, Art Ross, OV. Hart Memorial, OV. Norris went to Duncan Keith, there we go. Tyler Seguin won the Lady Byng. Calder went to Dylan Strome. Con Seife went to Pekka Rinne. Vezina Trophy went to Martin Jones. Jennings went to Matt Murray. Bill Masterton went to Mark Mathot. Patrice Bergeron won to Selke. Ted Lindsay went to Alex Ovechkin. And the Rocket Richard also went to Alex Ovechkin. So Ovechkin took home a lot of medal. No way! He scored 74 goals. It jumps up from 46, 44, 48, all the way to 74. Alexander Ovechkin scored 74 goals. How many shots did he take? How many shots did he take? Can I see that? He took 397 shots. That's about normal for OV. But he scored 18% of them. Oh my goodness. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode of Franchise Roulette where we cannot win the cup. But we had the team to do so. We were just unable to pin it home and bring the cup where we want to. Again, eliminated in the first round. Our goal for the next episode is just make it past the first round. Anything could happen from there. So if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to press that like button down below. Be sure to get your wheel ideas commented down below. I will add you and your comment to the wheel. And if I land on it, your name's going to appear on the screen. It's going to be cool. And yeah, I appreciate all your guys' comments to help me have more stipulations in this video. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're new here. We are on the road to 700 subscribers. We're getting there, guys. We got a way to go, but we'll get there soon enough. I'll catch you guys, as always, in the next video.